You know what nobody tells you about teaching in 2026? It's not the kids. It's not the parents. What it is the constant battle with screens, with cheating, with AI, and with devices that are always one step ahead of you. And the kids are 2 steps ahead of you. And after 40 years in the classroom, this is one of the things that's finally pushing me out. Not because I can't handle it, but because it's slowly changed what, in my opinion, teaching is all about. You see, when I started teaching, things were simple. If a kid did the work, you saw that. If they didn't, you saw that too. Their handwriting, their voice, their mistakes, it was all right there in front of you. And honestly, the mistakes are the best part because that's where the learning lives. You sit next to the student and say, hey, tell me what you were thinking here. And you'd get something real. Now, everything looks finished. Everything looks polished. Everything looks like it came from the same place. Perfect sentences and grammar, perfect structure, perfect answers. And you start to realize you're not always grading the student anymore. You're grading something else. And I remember the first time this really hit me. I had a student who turned in an assignment, and it was good, but off. Didn't sound like them, didn't match anything that they'd done before. So I called them up and I said, walk me through this. Well, they couldn't, not really. They kind of danced around it, gave vague answers, looked uncomfortable, couldn't define all the words. And I realized at that point that something had fundamentally shifted because it wasn't just about catching cheating. It was about the fact that I couldn't trust what I was seeing anymore. And once that trust started to slip, everything changed. Now, here's the thing that people outside the classroom don't fully get. Cheating doesn't feel like cheating to the students anymore. It feels like efficiency. It feels like they're using a tool, like a calculator, like getting help. One tab, one prompt, one copy and paste. Done. And when I'd call it out, I'd get this look like, what? I'm just using what's available. So now I'm stuck in this weird place where I'm not just teaching. I'm investigating. I'm questioning everything. I'm reading assignments thinking, is this real? Is this them? And that constant second guessing, it wears on you more than people realize. So let me paint a picture of what a normal day started to feel like. Close your laptops. No, don't be on that tab. Yes, I need to see your screen. No, that's a game. No, that's definitely a game. As you walk around the room, screens angled just enough so you can't quite see them. Kids switching tabs the second you turn your head. And the crazy part, you spend more time managing devices than actually teaching these days. And somehow I become the bad guy. Not because I don't care. It's because I do. Because you're trying to protect something that seems to be slipping away. Real thinking, real effort, real struggle. That's hard to compete with when the answer for the kids is 2 clicks away. And then artificial intelligence came in and just blew the doors off everything. Now it's not just answers, it's full essays, reflections, discussion posts, projects done in seconds. And they're good. And that's the scary part. They're really good. So now, as a teacher, you're asking yourself the same question over and over. Did you actually do this? And sometimes I honestly can't tell. And that messes with you. Because teaching has always been built on the idea of seeing growth, seeing progress, knowing your students. And now there's this layer in between, and you can't fully see through it. But I didn't go into teaching to fight technology all day. I went in to connect, to sit with a kid who is struggling and help them figure it out, to watch that moment when something clicks. That's the stuff that matters. But over time, that's been getting buried under logins, under tabs, under constant monitoring. And it is exhausting. Not physically, but mentally. It's like your brain never turns off. And after 40 years, that kind of weight adds up. Now, don't get me wrong. Technology isn't all bad. It can do amazing things. But the way it's changed the classroom, there's something we're still trying to figure out. And for me, it's become one of those quiet reasons that told me it was time. So I'm curious, if you're a teacher, a parent, even a student, do you think technology is helping your learning or slowly replacing it? Leave me a comment down there. And I'd really appreciate it if you'd like the video, and subscribe would be wonderful. So thank you for tuning in.